On the man advantage at 20.2%. Duluth on the kill ranks 33rd at 80.9. Broncos on the man advantage presented by Penn Station. This is Cam Lee, works to the middle, now back to the circle on the left for a DiPietro blast and a knockaway by the goaltender Shepard. And the Bulldogs get it clear. Here's a shorthanded breakaway for Richards, in on goal, waits, shoots and scores. Justin Richards with a shorthanded breakaway on the backhand, and it's 1-0 UMD.
Middle collects that pass and takes it alone, buries it.
1-0 Bulldogs on top here. A lot of hockey to play though. Here's Adder back in his own end. Gives it up to Joyo. Had a great game last night. Up it comes to Drew Warad. He'll tap into the corner. Deep in the Duluth zone. Oh, center to Adder, who was on the doorstep. He couldn't knock it down. Comes back to the point. Joyo will regroup in the neutral zone. 1 minute gone in the first period. Broncos on the power play for 1:13. Penn Station power play as Warad takes it to the blue line. Picked up there now by Josh Passel. He'll wheel back into the neutral zone and set it up again with a minute to go in the man advantage. 1-0 Duluth on the shorty by Richards. Here's Passel up the left side for Washi. Into the corner. Broncos in hard on the forecheck. It's in behind the net. Gathered up by the Bulldogs, and they'll clear it down the ice. 46 seconds left to go, and he'll carry it down the ice. Poke checked away by Samuelson on a nice play. Comes back out of the zone to center, and Wolf is out of the box. Samberg plays it back to his own zone. Now Richards with it. McGing poke checked it away. Back after it is Scott Perunovich. St. Louis Blues draft selection. Broncos hold it in. On the left side, McGing reversed it for Samuelson, and the pass was behind him. Good idea, but didn't convert. 17-17 left in the first. A shorthanded goal by Richards. Here's Perunovich up the right side of Swaney. He'll tap it in. Running it down, Bafia. Moves it out to Cole Gallant. Can't get it clear. Comes back in behind Basile. Send it all the way around and chipped out by McGing to center. Samberg with it. Dylan Samberg. Where's number 4? Here's Swaney through the neutral zone. Over the line to Cates. Noah Cates plays it behind the goal. Back to the left point. Over to the right point. Samberg. In deep for Noah Cates. Back to the blue line. Perunovich. There's the drive by Samberg. Big pad saved by Bussey. Comes back to Samberg at the point. Sends it in deep for Cates. Battle for it in front of the net. Bussey finds it and holds it. Noah Cates to take the draw. Played it behind the net. Picked up by Adder. He'll fire it out to center. Bulldogs regroup. 8 seconds left in the penalty to DiPietro. Cross ice pass. Perunovich. He's in with a burst on the left side. Stick handles and taps it in deep. Samuelson there to play it. Tried to wrap it around. It deflects back behind the net. Dug out of the corner by Quinn Olson. Olson in there deep. Plays it to Cates. Now over on the right side. Broncos try and clear it. Can't. Samberg held it in. Now the Broncos pick it off, and Samuelson taps it out in front of the Bronco bench. Bulldogs are right. Sends it to the corner for Luke Bafia. He'll stretch it to center for Passold, who taps it off the wall and into the UMD zone. Broncos head in after it with Frank Passold. And Warad, the forward line, comes back to center, and Bafia back after it for the Broncos. Here's it to Warad to center ice. Over the line. Warad up the slot with a shot. Tapped away. Never got through. Through the neutral zone. This is Almquist. Shoots it in. Rims it around. Picked up by Bafia. And it deflects back in deep. Changes. So we do the midway mark of the first period. 1-0. Minnesota Duluth on top on a shorthanded goal by Richards. Tapped in by Rushop. And the Broncos will wheel back and back down the ice. And Kucherik will play. Jared Kucherik ahead of McGing. He's in with a burst on the left side. Here to the net. Shot was blocked. Deflected to the corner. And picked up now by Ben Almquist. Laid down the ice. Picked up by Kucherik in his own end. D to Joyo. Reversed to Kingston. Carried in by Kucherik. Taps it up the wall on the left side. And it deflects back out of the zone to center. And Frank runs it down. Ethan taps it back to Cam Lee. Cam up the left side for Warad. Drew Warad and Frank and Passel at the forward line. Comes back to Lee, holds it in, sends it in behind the goal. All the way around to the corner on the right. Almquist got a piece of it. It's played back to the blue line and carried away by the Bulldogs. Tanner Latteru. DiPietro just out. Taps it down with a glove and plays it ahead of Allison. Wade in behind the goal. Wade into the corner on the left. Centers it. Rushoff stick handling through traffic. He shoots and scores. Austin Rushoff. Are you kidding me? Those are some sick hands right there, baby. It was a sick play for his 10th goal of the season. Cam Lee to Passel at center. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Olsen shoots it off the back wall behind the Bronco net. Gathered up now by Passel. Can't get it clear. Held in by the Bulldogs. Now Bafia runs it down. Bafia to Warad. Battle in the neutral zone. Warad won it back to Cam Lee, who skates it through the neutral zone and will carry it in on the left side. Cam is in up the wall. Got bumped off the puck. Back after it is Gallant. Played behind the net. Held in by the Broncos at the half wall. Gallant tried to throw it in deep to McGing. Intercepted by the Bulldogs, and back they come. This is Sweeney through the neutral zone. Sweeney over the line with a shot. Stick Ronnie at it in behind his own net. Surveys there, and out he comes. Moves it up to Samuelson, his D partner. To Jason Poland. Poked at it, and Samuelson got it back. Deflects to Ronnie Addard back at his own line. Out of center, Addard shoots it in, and that one sailed into the sea. Shots are 10-7 Duluth. Game is tied at 1. Bafia hammers it in off the faceoff. Bulldogs gathered up in their zone. There's Sweeney. Feathers it ahead to Cates, and it's tapped in behind the net. Bussey there to rim it around, and out comes Drew Warad. He'll carry it, then tried to reverse it. It hit his skate and deflects into the Duluth zone. Dylan Samberg back after it. Warad in on the forecheck, trying to knock it away, and he does. Passel and Warad have it in the corner. Hassel's got it. Tried to throw it at the net. Got a shot on. And a pad save with the right pad by Hunter Shepard. Puck at the blue line and offside.
Weather coming up.
Could have used them today in Kalamazoo. My goodness. Loving the bright sunshine here in February. Broncos play it in on the left. After it in the corner. Rushoff and Allison. Wade in the corner, giving a rough ride. DiPietro comes in there trying to come up with it. Samberg and Allison going at it in the corner. Finally, Samberg comes away with it. Lost it to DiPietro. Tried to wrap around. And it was knocked away by Cates and cleared down the ice by the Bulldogs. Cam Lee back to run it down. 38 seconds left in the first, tied at a goal apiece. Comes up the wall. Bulldogs hold it in. Samberg reverses it over on the left. Fanning on the shot was Louis Rail. Held it in. Now it's poked back up the boards and picked up by Allison. He'll tap it to himself up the right side. Ahead it comes to Cam Lee. He's in with DiPietro. Cam tried to toe drag. Now he plays it in behind the net. Carries it over on the left side. Turns, fires at the goal. Stick saved by Shepard. 11 seconds left in the period. DiPietro leaves it for Cam. Throws it in front. Shot by Gallant. Didn't get through. Held into the blue line. Turning with it with 3 seconds to go is Cam Lee. Got to get his shot away. He does. And the horn sounds. With it. Skates right in front of his own net. Now he's got a head of steam. Out he comes up the left side. Here's DiPietro up the left wing wall. It's deflected in behind the goal to Cam Lee. Throws it out in front. And it's cleared out of there by Kobe Roth. Back after it is Joyle for Western Michigan. Mike sends it ahead of DiPietro at the line. Just offside on the faceoff. And Hugh won it to Joyle. Behind the net to Kucherik. Out of the zone to Kingston. Brett Kingston lifts it across on the right side. Trying to battle for it there is Cole Gallant. He got it into the zone, but right on the stick of Jared Hildeman. He'll throw it back to his D, then sent out to Bender in the neutral zone, and Kobe Bender plays it into Miller on the right. Miller walks in, shoots right on. Waist high save. Hayes dangling through 3 Broncos.
Another good chance by Duluth, shorthanded. That's their goal tonight, coming well short of man.
Broncos have it back in their own zone with 25 left in the power play. Here comes Passel with a burst through the neutral zone. Over the line, poke checked away. Deflects back to center for Joyle. Two big shots at the blue line here with Addard and Joyo, and Addard's in on the right. Ronnie carries it in, drops it off for Passel. Bumped off the puck, got it back to Joyo at the point. He'll move it to Passel on the wall. Stick handling there, throws it in deep for Washi and behind the goal. Washi got crunched there behind the net. Passel's got it now to Joyo, waits, shoots, saved by Shepard, rebound, cleared back but not out. Joyo with a shot that was blocked and is cleared down to center for Olsen. He's behind the D, Olsen in on goal, and a save by Bussy, and he'll hold on. Off the draw, Bulldogs win it. Play it back to the blue line and splits the D pair. Back after it is Dylan Samberg. Plays it around to Scott Perunovich. And then on the right with a burst is Sweeney. Throws it in behind the goal. Played there by Cates. Back to the point to Samberg. At the half wall to Roth. To Samberg at the blue line. Over on the right side, Perunovich. Perunovich into the right corner. Right point, Perunovich. Left point to Samberg. Off to Perunovich. Skates along the blue line. Top of the left circle to the dot. Throws it back on a reverse pass. And the shot by Sweeney is blocked into the corner. Picked up now by Ronnie Addard. And Addard will carry it for Western Michigan. Sends it all the way down, and Washi taps it in the rest of the way. Broncos change on the kill. Minute 8 left in the power play for Minnesota Duluth. 8 minutes gone in the second period. Tied at a goal apiece. Here's Koepke through the neutral zone over the line. Sweeps it up by the net. Saved by Bussy. Can't hold on to it. Rushoff plays it behind the net. Intercepted by Olsen. He'll send it back into the right corner where Sweeney runs it down. Drops it off for Jocks just out there. Reversed over to the left side. Matt Anderson shoots it in. Jocks behind the goal into the right corner. Throws it behind the net. And the net comes off the board. Sticks her down. Bulldogs win it. And the Broncos intercept. And Allison skates it away to center. Here's Wade over the line on the right side. And DiPietro in a hair too soon. Chips it over to Cam Lee. Cam moves it out to Rushoff, who taps it up the left side of DiPietro. Back to Rushoff. He's in with speed on the right. Rushoff into the corner. Behind the net to DiPietro. Knocks it down in the corner. Dawson kicks it to his forehand. Skates behind the goal line. Still with it in the left corner now on his backhand. Turns on his forehand. Plays it to the end wall. Dawson working hard there with Wade Allison now in control. Wade's bumped off the puck. Dawson in there again. Wade tried to go back to the point. He fell down to his knees and the pass was intercepted. Here's Cates over the line on the right side. He'll tap it in. Bulldogs changing as Joyo after it there. Cates has it now for the Bulldogs on his backhand. Cates plays it around to the left side. Samberg jumps on it there. Samberg wearing number 4. There's a wraparound try by Cates. Shot it wide. Broncos trying to get a clear here. Been in the zone for quite a while now as Washi pokes at it, can't clear it. Held in on the left side by Sweeney, shoots. Blocker saved by Bussy. Now Lawton Courtnall taps it back in behind the net. Addard's got it, can't come up with it as it's deflected back into the corner. Quinn Olsen tried to go back to the point and it went all the way down. Broncos will change as the Bulldogs run it down. 2:50 left in the second, tied at a goal apiece. Rushoff for the Broncos, Richards for Duluth. Here's Rushoff, moves it ahead to DiPietro, passes it to himself off the wall, then tried to work around Samberg, but couldn't. Played around with the Bulldogs. Cole Koepke's got it, lost it. Allison runs it down in the corner. Wade turns with it. Wade Allison throws it across for Buffia, who jumps into the play. Buffia back to Rushoff with a shot. That deflects back to Cam Lee, then it's poked away from Cam. Back come the Bulldogs. There's Richards over the line on the right. His pass broken up by Cam Lee. Lee plays it to center for DiPietro. It's broken up. Back in comes Richards. Taps it in deep. Koepke runs it down. Heads behind. Bussy's right. And the faceoff is won by Warad behind the net for Buffia. Back into the corner. Bulldogs battle for it there. Low height after it. Hassled. Warad there, comes back to the blue line and trickles off the stick of Samberg back to center. Moves it ahead to Ben Almquist, then intercepted by the Broncos. Played in on the left side by Passelt. They say he didn't touch it. Passelt, he wraps it around to Poland and cleared out of there by Washi. Now Poland picks it off, moves it up to Samuelson. Matias reverses it over the line. Hugh McGing in with a burst. McGing couldn't get around the defenseman, Dylan Samberg. Broncos hold it in, though. Kingston with it at the half wall. Then Rhett got knocked down, and the Bulldogs' Bender has it. Drops it off for the trailer, and it's fired in by Hildeman. McGing knocks it down off the back glass, wheels behind his own goal, and out comes Hugh. Fanned on the pass, it trickles to Bender. And then Miller flips it into the zone. Hugh got it back. Sends it across for Mike Joyo. His pass intercepted by Jade Miller, and he'll lift it in. Bulldogs completed change. The blue line. Drew will take the face-off. Sticks her down. Drew won it back to Matias. Matias from the point got a shot away. It didn't get through. Richards knocked it down. Warad trying to poke it loose. Richards is sitting on it. And finally they blow it dead. Broncos rolling all 4 lines tonight. Here's a face-off win by the Bulldogs. Tapped in on the left side by Kobe Ra. Kucherik after it. It's poked behind the Bronco goal. Rhett Kingston there to play it. Kingston moves it out to center for Hugh McGing. Hugh's got it, knocks it down, skates it in. Hugh with a shot. Just missed to the glove side of Hunter Shepard. Comes back to the blue line. There's a drive by Kucherik, deflected wide of the goal. Picked up by Joyo. Plays it in deep to McGing. Now Kingston's got it. Wheels around behind the net. Kingston back to the blue line. Kucherik rifles one at the net. Blocked in front to the corner. Played back. And the Bulldogs will clear it to center. Carried out by Dylan Samberg through the neutral zone. Samberg over the line. Drop pass for Miller. Miller plays it to the corner. Back to the blue line now for Perunovic. Hands it off to Samberg with a shot. Bouncing puck off the end boards. Knocked away by Kucherik and tapped away to Cole Gallant. Cole taps it out to center for Passold. He'll poke it into the corner. Heads in after it. Passold in the right corner with it on his forehand. He's got one of the Bulldogs on his back. Drew Warhead's got it now. Back to Passold. Turns in the corner. Josh stick handling in the corner. Throws it in front of the net. Bouncing in front. Warhead with a shot. And then went behind the net. Played there by the defenseman Samberg. And he'll fire it down the ice. And it misses the net. That'll be an icing call against the Bulldogs. And that group will have to... Broncos with their top line against the 4th line for the Bulldogs here. And it's won by the Bulldogs. This is Perunovic. He'll skate it away, and they'll be able to get a change here. Perunovic skates it over the line on the left side. Fires at the net. Inside of 10 minutes left in the third. Tied at a goal apiece. Stretch pass to center. Chipped in by Passold. Played by Hunter Shepard. Rings it around and cleared out of there by the Bulldogs. Here they come to center. Miller ahead to Kobe Roth. Couldn't track it down. That's an icing call.
Round by in the MAC tournament, which is so big.
Off the faceoff, Broncos win it. Passold just missed on the glove side. Broncos play it on the wall up near the net. And it's poked away. Held in, though, by Cam Lee at the blue line. Now Passold's got it at the left point. Throws one up that deflects off a stick into the end zone. Face-off stick side of Shepard. Bulldogs. Richards won it. He's a good face-off man, too. Broncos hold it in, though, deep as Kortnoff flips it back behind the goal. It's wrapped around to the left side. Samuelson holds it in. Then Ladder knocked it out of there, and it's flipped down the ice by Cole Koepke. Samuelson back after it. Richards knocked it away from him. Richards has it in behind the goal. Still out in front. Bouncing puck comes back to the blue line. Perunovic with it. Perunovic throws it in deep. Turning with it is Richards. Richards to the left side for a shot. That's Cole Koepke. Missed the net. Comes back to Perunovic. Bouncing puck. Still not out. Finally chipped out of there by Matias. Gathered up by Perunovic. Up to Latterud over the line. Plays it in on.
Still 8 minutes to go in this one, and Western Michigan now with a goal to chase.
Down a goal. It's 2-1 Duluth. Over the line is DiPietro. Dawson stick handling through traffic. Lays it to the corner on the left side. At the half wall, DiPietro. Dawson DiPietro out near the blue line, throws it in. Bulldogs try and whack it out, and they'll carry it away. This is Cates up the right side. Noah Cates bumping with Dawson. Dawson muscled him off the puck, and a penalty coming up. 1:08 to go on the penalty to DiPietro. 6:49 left in the third. 2-1 Duluth. Up the right side, Swaney. Swaney over the line. Nick Swaney into the corner, throws one at the net. Saved by Bussey. It's in behind the goal. Played by Swaney back to the left point. Right point, Perunovic. The left circle, Swaney. Back pedals. Goes to the blue line, Samberg. Now to Perunovic in deep. Kate skates to the net, trying to stuff it in. Can't. It's in behind the goal. Wrapped around but not out. Samberg held it in. Right point, Perunovic. Trades places with Samberg. Perunovic back to Samberg. Dumps into the corner on the right for Kobe Roth. Back to Samberg. Swaney over to Perunovic. Back to Samberg. Top of the right circle. Takes the shot. Didn't get through. Bouncing side of the goal. Poke back and out. Swaney sends it across to Samberg. 10 seconds left in the Duluth power play. 2-1. Bulldogs on top. Here's Cates over the line on the right. Flips it up by Vasiuk. Luke's got it. Moves it to Dawson. Dawson flips it in end over end. Knocked down there. Cleared out of the zone. Dawson runs it down at center. 2.5 to go. Bafia ahead. Chipped in by Allison. Played behind the goal by Shepard. Tapped around by the Bulldog D-man Samberg. And he's been able to pick up a loose puck and carry it to center ice. Samberg drops it off on the left to Richards. Back to Samberg. Wheels in behind the end line. Now behind the goal. Played to the corner. Allison runs it down. Wade skates it up the right side for Western Michigan. Over the line, Allison. Throws it up by the net, and he's hip checked away by Cole Koepke. Comes back to Warad. Now to DiPietro. Pokes it into the zone. Shepard steers it away. Picked up. Off the draw, comes back to Waddard. Ronnie winds up, shoots, rebounds, shot wide of the goal. In the left corner, 7 seconds to go. Passelt shoots, that was blocked. Played to the corner, now on the end wall. Time ticking off, and that's going to do it. The horn sounds, and the game is over.